everyone, it's Milmo here, and I am back for these final 3 stages of All Out War number 5, Act number 2. And basically what we win here is a 3-star lorry, aka 130 supply points to that 5-star, hopefully a 5-star Andrea. Unfortunately, I don't really get much of her in my depot on at all, let alone full price, just at all. I don't really get her that much. Hopefully I can get her on an extreme sale. I already do have one of her, so if I can get a few more, that would be nice. She is a great character, especially with that Eagle Eye Rush. This team is the almighty B++ Ezekiel-led zombie killing team peeps, I guess. They're doing okay. They're only the B++, but they're getting through these stages fairly comfortable. They are zombies, so that makes it a whole lot easier. It becomes a bit more difficult when it is people shooting back at you, then their flaws and their low grades actually start to show. And as I say that, a zombie just takes me out. Oh, not my Aaron, but it's only wave 5, so we're not going to worry about that. I've not used battle items at all through these acts. I've just been using the pure crit of my weapons, my leader, and also Aaron's rush at times. So, definitely if you don't have the same sort of stats in regards to crit leader skill and crit rushes as me, you can then make up for those and compensate for them in regards to battle items. For example, you got your nitric oxides, sharpshooters, you got your blooded shirts, you even got your smell and salts just in case you do lose a player and things like that. You got grenades if you want to do mass damage. You got your tear and nerf gas if you truly want to use them. So there's plenty of options in regard to battle items that you can bring in if you are struggling, or if you don't feel your team's got enough crit, then definitely be bringing in those sharp shooters and nitrous oxides to boost their crit, and also something like the blooded shirts give you a few turns of camouflages, maybe when they are surrounding you, to hopefully be able to give you the room and the space you need to get rid of those zombies before they start tearing you up. Like I always say, just try and build the best crit team you can, whether it's mixed or all melee or all ranged or even one colour. It doesn't particularly matter as long as you're getting the maximum amount of crit from your roster in that team. That's what you want to focus on. You don't want to focus on these team grades or anything like that. It's just getting the maximum amount of crit out of your team. And like I said, if you do struggle, just make sure you're packing the right battle items so that you're able to get through these stages and get the nice little rewards. Of course, it gets a bit harder when the difficult level of the stages go up and the team grade goes up. It gets harder because then you're going to need a higher amount of crit, and if you're not able to get more crit, then it's going to make it that bit harder. But like I said, if you use your battle items correctly, then that should be enough to get you through most zombie stages. They're very different to people stages. People stages are that much harder just purely because they're shooting back at you, and they really can bring out the flaws in regards to your players' health and their low level and that team grade. Zombies are a lot different in that regard. You can have the most craptastic team grade but have a high amount of crit and get through it, and then you'll hit those people stages, and that's where you really struggle, and that's where a lot of people do struggle, is when they're hitting these people stages in the latest stages. Usually it's when to win these 4 stars or things like that, and it's Scopely purposely does that to make it that bit harder so that not everyone can win those 4 stars and things like that, which is completely acceptable, and it's what you want. You want to be able to challenge yourself. And whether you think it's a dog move or not, making 6 out of the 8 stages zombies and then the last 2 people and extremely difficult, whether you like it as a tactic, it's purely if you have the smarts and the roster range to actually do it, you will be fine. Not everyone can get through these stages and complete them just purely because you don't have the characters, but take advantage of these stages where they have the full zombies or they're just only the zombies, and get as further as you can in these stages, because you can get some nice prizes just as the basic stage rewards, other than the whole act reward where you may get characters. If you can get very close to the end, and you may hit people and start to struggle, but you know, these acts last for a very long time, up to 20 days, so you're able to try and build your team to get through them. So just never really give up if you do see the last few people's stages. Just keep trying. And eventually you will have a team strong enough and you will be able to get through them. So there she is there, the 3-star Laurie. She is a new one. You know, not a bad rush there. A bit of defense and 375 damage. But I'm more excited about that elite token. I've got a few of them now, so there should be an opening coming soon. Thanks for watching.